Field Marshal they alive. And if you want to talk, yes, I know as I don't communicate with you. He they alive. He never die. I mean, not chop at the tell now. Take the watch, go for bank. Field Marshal they alive. And if you go call your heart, me not chop, I don't communicate with you. He they alive. He never die. And most of the general will be doing them, and the people will be doing the day inside bush. Yes, the day on run, they never die. So more not forget that you like public talk. Now, so news will be spread out there where the talk say La Republic done this show image. The talk say they don't keep Field Marshal the king of Amazonia. Papa mami them and then a Spermchop. I want to believe say that news na lie. Now that kind of what we call and say fake news. Field Marshal the king of Amazonia, he never die. And La Republic, he never kill it. As a matter of fact, Film Masha, the king of Amazonia, they are alive. And I go explain it for you. One, yes, small battle will take place yesterday inside Lebialem. And I will tell you what's the error come out and what's it happen. When I know so all this past while small wahala don't be for inside Lebialem. And then yesterday, or after yesterday, to be more precise, Field Marshal the king we get a reconciliation meeting with some other general. Oh, when I see that video, the video there for social media. When I see that video where Field Marshal the king they make reconciliation with the other generals them and the other fighters them. But now something they wanna miss them out for that video. If you listen to that video very well, when I will see the commentator for that video, he make a fatal error. Once he make the video, on the other hand, he talks say now our places were 2 kilometers away from Menji. As a matter of fact, he precisely described their position, where them they, and the village. Now, when I not forget say La Republic don't define way for get Field Marshal. They don't define way for even know who said the film meet up Field Marshal for so many years, but they never ever be able. So when this fighter make the video, or whosoever be make that video, he make that all trans. And if he blame me because maybe he do him out of excitement because of that peace talk so he be there amongst the fighters and their papa, Field Marshal the king. So he talk, but indirectly he disclosed their location. Now the mistake we did for dinner say, whosoever put out that video, he began to cut that part out of that video. But the person put that video and the video quickly gets into the hands of the enemy. So, you see a situation where the position of the fighters be indirectly disclosed. And if you listen to the audio, the fighter that they make the audio, they talk who said them day. And we Field Marshal there for that place. It be a surprise for when I said that very evening, La Republic launched an attack for that area. You have to understand, say, this thing na war. For war, sometimes they attack your enemy, sometimes your enemy, they attack you. Now, so war they. Now, so then they fight war. Sometimes they attack enemy, they attack you. So for the case where our fighter, they don't make a mistake, they release their location indirectly through an audio and video. A few hours later, La Republic launched an attack for that area. You get to understand that La Republic is easy for them to calculate a radius around that area and to launch an attack. As a result, the camp where Field Marshal had been launched that very evening, it be there attacked. So you have to understand, when Field Marshal the worker, it work with your guys then and bodyguards then, and it also work with some foot soldiers then. And if you go sleep for some place, of course, they will take their own little necessary precautions then. So which it don't probably happen, I say. Don't forget when Field Marshal work with the apparels them. Like for instance, communication utensils, a satellite telephone them, the other mobile telephone the way they use them for communicate with WhatsApp and Facebook, like for follow up what they happen. It work out those things them. So what it don't probably happen, I say. Field Marshal that very evening as they don't go lodge for their play where they be careful sleep for that camp, and La Republic launch an attack in that area, it takes them by surprise. It takes them by surprise. So they began to run. And on the means of running for escape from that camp, they leave a lot of things back. Field Marshal the King run. He leave a satellite telephone, he telephones them for communication, and the rest back. Because if they an abrupt attack, so which don't happen, I say don't run, La Republic, they don't come now, they succeed for come closer, so they don't see some of the things them, satellite telephone them, even in telephone and the rest them. They don't look up now, for them they feel say, they don't, because actually for them they're a big success, that the time they don't come more close to Film Masha than ever. But another thing they get to understand, so a person go to say, but Mr. Spermchop, we don't try for call Film Masha, we don't get you, wait till they happen. I will answer you the question. Me myself this morning time, I don't call Film Masha number. The La Republic person pick up any talk. I talk say na me Spermchop at the call. If he be man picking enough, me to talk we be where they pick the call. If they be very logical, because Film Masha run, he left his phone because of the attack. Sometimes when enemy attack with your house, if you dey inside house, fire cash for house. You know who the one runs to me, you take this, me go to your money, you keep on for this. If you run and see me, you save your life. If you run and see me, you save your life. Sometimes if you leave even your important thing back because you run. So the difficulty of communication with Film Masha at the moment, it be based on the fact that communication utensils like the satellite telephones and the rest of them, in a guys them they run left and back. So it will take a couple of days, probably a week or more, for Film Masha for initiating. As if they now will not fit contact you. Nobody not fit contact you. Now if he contact we. So the fact say if you call Film Masha number, you go, you know if you get you know me say don't die. I don't give you a simple explanation for what will happen. Film Masha is alive. Most of the fighters and the generals that they're alive. As a matter of fact, I know say the casualties will get them 3 fighters, 3. Now 3 casualties them from our side of the Red Dragons. But Film Masha is not among them. So, of course, the people are a bit dispersed. The fighters are not run with the bush. They're a bit dispersed. And Film Masha there without a communication utensil. So anyone when you can't bring noise for this, if Film Masha don't die, this or whatever, is just an agent of La Republic. Okay. Now, then made a proof for we say Film Masha don't die, they don't kill him. Made a show you that body. When La Republic be killed at Yeke inside Lebialem, that very moment they take the body out of Lebialem because they know say they will get an attack from the Red Dragons. Then they go to parade the dead body for all over. From Kumba. When I be here. If I challenge La Republic, if they don't kill Film Masha, as it want people them believe, which in my country people them, these idiots them, fools. When they work and deceive themselves, they be lost in their own deception. But they show with their body. But me Spermchop, I show now, Papa, Mami, Pambazonia. For which I don't see her. Film Masha their life. And if you want to talk, yes, I know as I don't communicate with you. If they are alive, he never die. I mean, Spermchop at the tell now. Take the watch, go for bank. Film Masha they are alive. And if you go call your heart, me Spermchop I don't communicate with you. If they are alive, he never die. And most of the general will be doing them, and the people will be doing you. The day inside bush, yes, the day on run, they never die. So when I forget that you like public talk. I'm Spermchop, I'm the one telling you this. For the next 2 weeks, you're not going to have any audio or any video from Film Masha the King. We will not give you.
Field Marshal is truly dead and the enemies rejoice. As the saying goes, you hit the shepherd and the sheep scatters. You have wounded all of Ambazonia, not just FMA and his family. Lebialem says good night to you. Ambazonia stands for you and bid you a good night too. And should you happen to meet Indele and Jua, Jangu Focha, Abed Bukok, Pa Ayaba, Muna Lituba, and all the patrons of Ambazonia who went ahead, tell them